with Tiny's Garden. Today I'm going to try and put my cut flower garden to bed. It's November 17th, so it is time. But what a glorious first year it was for that cut flower garden. I'm so happy with it, especially in that tiny space. And now I want to rejuvenate the soil and give it some nutrients to really soak up over winter so that we're ready to go in the spring. Now it is about 46 degrees today and wet and rainy, but the forecast is not going to be any warmer and more likely in the 30s for a while going forward, probably till the spring. So I'm going to get out there, get my boots on, my rain boots, get my raincoat on, and get after it. Let's get all zipped up here. And I know some people actually leave the roots in. I believe it's nitrogen that they carry that gives back to the soil. Either nitrogen or carbon. I'll have to look it up. So here's where we're gonna be working today in this tiny cut flower garden. You can see it's all overgrown, but as I said, these straw flowers got as tall as me, if not taller. But we're going to be ripping this up here. In addition to compost, when I put a 1 to 2 inch layer of compost over the top, we have shredded leaves from picking up our leaves with the lawnmower. I'm going to put some of that on top as well to break down and give more nutrients into the soil. Now because these guys are so tall and it's basically kind of a hedge of them, I'm going to come in with a hedge trimmer and just get them down to where they're more manageable to pull out. This calendula is actually still budding up here. Look at those two right there. I'll be planting you again, Zeolites calendula. Pretty remarkable because we're so far gone from the season, but it does really well into fall. Now I'm simply coming through and pulling out any plants that I see. This trellis is where my sweet peas were vining, clearing all of that out. Look at the stalks of these straw flowers. Compost pile filling up nicely. So that took less time than I thought, which is great because I'm losing light with daylight savings time here. So I'm gonna just do a quick blow off of some of these whole leaves that are here. I'd rather have shredded on top, like mulch leaves, and spread out what compost I do have. I don't have enough, I don't think, for 1 to 2 inch coverage, but I'll put what I have out right now. I'm gonna need to go get about 3 or 4 bags more tomorrow because I do want an inch or 2 on top of here. Using a landscape rake for this part is nice because it pulls up some of those weeds that have come up as well.
Hey everyone, it's the next day here. I was losing light yesterday and I went and got some compost, so I'm rushing because it's about 4:25 and I'm probably gonna lose light again by 5. And as I said, it is freezing today, 33 degrees. Will be 32 by the time I'm done. So I'm gonna get that compost on, put my leaf mulch, and put my leaf mulch on, and it'll officially be put to bed.
With the wind chill, it's 23, so yeah, I'm gonna try and do this quickly.
This one's a black and gold compost. Regular garden compost is what it is, and it's about $9 a bag. I hope it's not frozen.
Now we can see that's a nice 1 to 2 inch layer of compost on there with some snowflakes. Now this leaf mulch that we've just taken from mowing the lawn and being shredded up by our mower, I'm gonna shovel onto the bed and then dish out another about a 1 inch to 2 inch layer as well.
changing my tactic. Using my hands is actually working a lot better because I can spread as I go. I think in the nick of the last little light I have left, we're finished. Pretty well covered there. So that garden bed is tucked in for the winter. So to answer my question from earlier, I did look it up about leaving roots in the ground and just cutting off the stems a little bit above the surface, which essentially is called no-till gardening from what I understand. Again, the concept is newer to me. Like I said, this year I did pull most of them out, but essentially from what I read, the roots are giving more microbes to the soil and more carbon, which is essentially feeding the soil again. So some people think if you pull it up, you're taking some nutrients away. I've seen both methods from all kinds of flower farmers, so I think it's really kind of whatever you prefer. I think I might try experimenting a little more with that next year once I read more about it, but I am looking forward to this bed, which is my little cut flower garden bed, getting some nutrients just from the leaf mulch and the compost. It'll still be getting a lot of good stuff. Please comment below and let me know if you do a no-till method or how you do it. I'd love to hear. I'm learning stuff from you all the time, so please drop a comment below and give me your experience. Now, in regards to amending the soil, I will be amending the soil in the spring when I get my little seedlings out to transplant them, or I could even do it a little bit before that and give back some nitrogen and phosphorus and potassium, those things. For now, because I'm going into a cold winter, I don't want the rain to wash it out and the snow to wash it out and then just be extra feeding an empty bed. We're in zone 5B in the Chicago area, so obviously we're not going to be doing much winter planting. If you are, there are some ways you can do that. I would check with someone who has experience with winter planting much more than I do. Or if you know, help our friends out and drop a comment below on that as well. And we are done here. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something helpful or that you can give me some advice that will be helpful to me. I love the community we're growing here. Welcome to everyone who is new, and I continue to grow with you. Happy planting. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.